Hello there! С вами мисс Арина. И тема нашего урока Modal Verbs, the Modal Perfect. Итак, Modal Verbs, the Modal Perfect. Modal Verbs. This is one of the types of verbs that assumes their use only together with other basic verbs, because modals do not express an action, but the attitude of the speaker. This usually a demonstration of the speaker's intention, necessity, or ability to take a specific action. Modal verbs include can, will, could, may, should, would, might, shall, must. Modal verbs of ability, permission, advice, obligation, probability, possibility. Introduction to modals of ability, criticism, probability, possibility, and expectation. So we have could or couldn't, could not in negative, might or mightn't, might not in negative, must or mustn't, must not in negative, should or shouldn't, should not in negative, can or cannot, can't in negative. Modals plus the perfect infinitive. Positive. Subject plus modals plus have plus past participle. Negative. Subject, modals, plus not, plus have, plus past participle. And questions. Modals, subject, plus have, plus past participle. All modals have only one form. I, you, we, she, he, should have worked harder. And are followed by bare infinitive. She should have worked harder. Ability. Could. We use this for things that someone didn't actually do. For general ability in the past, we use could plus bare infinitive. I could play the guitar when I was 7. I knew how to play the guitar. I could have played the guitar. I had the opportunity, but I didn't actually play it. To say that someone had an opportunity or ability to do something, but didn't do it, we use could. We could have gone to the party, but we decided not to in the end. She couldn't have passed her exam because she hadn't studied enough. Criticism. We use ought to and should to say that someone's past behavior was bad or wrong. You should have invited Carol to your party. You didn't invite Carol, and that was wrong. You shouldn't have told them. You told them, and that was wrong. And probability and possibility. Must, can, could, may, might. Strong probability. For that we use must and can't. They must have had a lovely holiday. It's almost certain. They can't have had any sleep. It's almost certain. And for possibility, we use could, may, might. Helen might have found a new house. It's possible, but I'm not certain. Expectation. For expectation, we use ought to and should to show you expected the past to be different from what actually happened. Jim should have arrived half an hour ago. I wonder where he is. I expected Jim to come earlier. The film ought to have come out at the cinema last week. I expected the film to come out earlier. Now let's do some practice. So, in your first task, you should put correct modal verb. So, I buy bread, but I didn't know we needed it. You see, we have past possibility. We invite so many people to our party. I'm worried that we won't have enough room for everyone. You see, past negative advice or regrets. I start saving money years ago. Past advice and regrets. Maybe. We join you at the restaurant, but we couldn't get a babysitter. Past willingness. The weather be any worse. Past negative possibility. I arrive on time, even if I'd left earlier. There were dreadful traffic jams all the way. Past negative possibility. They win the football match, but John hurt his ankle. Past possibility. Amanda finished the walk, but she felt ill and had to go home. Past willingness. Lucy left earlier. She missed her flight. Past advice or regret. We finished the game even if we'd wanted to. It was raining very hard and we had to stop. Past negative possibility. Now please do the exercise and put the pause to make it. Okay, and now we will check it. So, let's go. I could have bought bread, but I didn't know we needed it. We shouldn't have invited so many people to our party. I'm worried that we won't have enough room for everyone. I should have started saving money years ago. We would have joined you at the restaurant, but we couldn't get a babysitter. The weather couldn't have been any worse. I couldn't have arrived on time, even if I'd left earlier. There were dreadful traffic jams all the way. They could have won the football match, but John hurt his ankle. Amanda would have finished the walk, but she felt ill and had to go home. Lucy should have left earlier. She missed her flight. We couldn't have finished the game even if we'd wanted to. It was raining very hard and we had to stop. Okay, and your next task is the same. Also, you should put here modal verbs. Okay, I eat so much chocolate. I feel sick. Past negative advice or regrets. Luke passed the exam if he'd studied a bit more. Past possibility. John called Amy, but he didn't have her number. Past willingness. You be rude to him. He's going to be really angry now. Past negative regrets. She come to the restaurant if she'd left the walk earlier. Past possibility. You take this job. I can see you're not enjoying it. Past negative regrets. The race was really difficult. She won because she's not fit enough. Past negative possibility. Our neighbors cut down the tree in their garden. It was a really beautiful tree. Past negative advice or regrets. The children do their homework last night. Then they wouldn't be panicking on the way to school. Past advice. Regret. I'm really cold. I bring my coat. Past advice or regret. Okay, now please put pause, make this exercise. And now let's check it, okay? Let's go. I shouldn't have eaten so much chocolate. I feel sick. Luke could have passed the exam if he'd studied a bit more. John would have called Amy, but he didn't have her number. You shouldn't have been rude to him. He's going to be really angry now. She could have come to the restaurant if she'd left work earlier. You shouldn't have taken this job. I can see you are not enjoying it. The race was really difficult. She couldn't have won because she's not fit enough. Our neighbors shouldn't have cut down the tree in their garden. It was a really beautiful tree. The children should have done their homework last night. They wouldn't be panicking on the way to school. I'm really cold. I should have brought my coat. So that's all for today. Thank you and bye.